Welcome back. Time for us to do business, and straight we go into our interactive session. I'm bringing on board the IT expert for Brighter Monday, Mr. Timothy Mocho, to share more insight on COVID-19 pandemic challenges, especially when it comes to job opportunities. Are we having a fair field for everyone now that we have the online people who are trying to secure jobs from the same platform, and also we have job seekers who try to walk in and out of offices in search of job opportunities. Timothy, welcome on set.
Thank you very much, Irene. I'm glad to be here. So, I'm Brighter Monday's IT manager. What we do actually at Brighter Monday is basically try and help as many job seekers get positions and placements within the current job market. And I work with a very elite team of professionals whose main drive is just basically impact and value to all our customers, both employers and employees.
Timothy, we have seen also banks making their ways into the online platforms, and they're trying to market their products. How secure are we, and how secure are these circles that are trying to ensure these products get to the right person before it's being taken away by a rival company?
Well, the thing is, safety is actually the most important thing in the industry right now. And when you're looking for a job, when you're trying to get a position in any company, you want to know that your application is actually getting through to the employer. It's very difficult right now because everyone is trying to make money out of this, but we don't want that. We want to have a situation where as you maneuver through the job search, you're able to actually have complete transparency on the way you are applying, who you're applying to, and what will be the details of your job. And so I'd say that it's better to actually go to the platforms that you are familiar with, platforms that don't actually ask any money from you. Those ones, it most likely will be that you'll get a good position from there. And when you get called for an interview, don't ever pay anything, because it's clear that you shouldn't pay to get a job.
And when it comes to the challenges, especially when we try to secure for opportunities on social medias, what have you been able to come across? So many people should be lying on one side. What are they commenting about?
One of the main things that we normally encounter as a challenge in itself is actually feedback. You want to be able to know that when you've applied for a job, from wherever you've applied it from, be it from social media or from a website, that you want to be able to get information back telling you, yes, we've received your application and you have either gone through or you're not going through. And that's a challenge that we're facing all over the place. Even us at Brighter Monday, we have that challenge. However, I think most employers at any given time when they have finally closed a position, they will actually let people know and say, we finally closed this position, thank you very much. You were not successful, or you were successful and you're moving on to the next stage.
What is the percentage of people who have been taking part on online platforms, seeking for jobs, seeking for opportunities, where they can be able to even come up with their own business ventures to earn a living? Where would you rank the percentage in Kenya and Africa at large?
I'd say it's actually quite large. It's grown even more exponentially after the COVID pandemic, because we found that a lot of people have lost their jobs over the last couple of months, and they want to now diversify and go into new arenas. So it's actually become a norm to see people now building their own businesses, trying to employ other people, getting more opportunities online. We've seen a huge number of applications coming in for online jobs, all kinds of jobs actually, sometimes not even specific to your industry, but as long as you're able to do something.
You are in a platform that you have been able to interact with so many people who are seeking job opportunities. Which field could be flooded, especially amid the COVID-19 pandemic?
Right now, I think some of the more fields that are coming in, emerging fields are IT, of course. We're looking at the gig economy is becoming quite big. We're also looking at odd jobs like paper writing, online writing. They're becoming a little bit more prominent in the job search. We're looking at also hospitality becoming quite big as well.
What would you advise the audience that you're watching this live broadcast right now amid the COVID-19 pandemic? We are in the third wave, and we are not looking at this virus coming to an end anytime soon, and life has to move on. What should we do? Because at the end of the day, we need to put food on the table.
Of course. It's true. There's not very many opportunities out there for office work right now. We know that a lot of offices actually closed down last year, and a lot of times you wonder now what's the next step. I would say that you need to now focus on what you're good at, focus on your passions. If you're good at something, try and build a business around it, try and build something that you can actually promote. Small businesses, micro SMEs are the ones actually now that are looking to become quite big as we move forward. So if you have a business idea and you have a bit of small capital, get into that. Get into making sure that you're able to actually make an impact in someone's life, make an impact in your own life and make some money out of it.
As we come to the close, what will be your parting words, especially to the young people, the youth, who are trying right now to secure a place in the market generally?
Generally, just focus on your strengths. Make sure that you position yourself in as many job boards as possible. Make sure that your profile fits who you are, it communicates who you are. More than anything, I would tell you, please, if you have a strength, if you have perhaps a skill that is unknown, focus on that. Make sure that you're giving yourself a chance to fight in a very, very competitive market as we are right now. Be very proactive, network as much as possible. Make sure that any person that you meet who has any opportunity that you can exploit or you can take advantage of, be sure that you're on it and with it.
Thank you, Timothy Mocho, the IT expert at Bright Monday, giving us an insight on how we can survive, especially during this hard time. The COVID-19 is here with us, and we're trying to find ways of surviving with it.